before getting to the tutorial, I like to say that you need to learn some bases, yeah, because what I'm going to show you is it's coming from a place of, okay, I understand how this thing is supposed to look like. I understand how better I can be, yeah. It's coming from a place of experience. It's coming from a place of I understand the design principles. That's why if I'm able to pick things from different places, I can create something very amazing, something that is catchy, something that people would love, yeah. So it's not just a template. It is you having mastery. It is you understanding the barest minimum, because you just have to have that I know what to do at a particular time. I don't know if you get me. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to take you to my Canva. We're going to be using Canva. So I'm going to take you to my Canva and open up my designs that I've done. So this is one of the designs, yeah, and this is the other one, right here. So I'm going to open my reference, my inspirational board. Let me call them that, yeah. So yeah, the other designs too. That's just my process. So I'm just going to be showing you my process and how I get to do things on Canva, and it looks amazing. So we're going to do this step by step. First off, background. The background of this design is my picture. So we're going to learn how I got this picture. Now we're going to go to Gemini. So that picture is a picture from my birthday shoot, and I wanted something different. I didn't want, because what I wanted to use it for, I wanted to be putting on black. Yeah, I like my hair and everything, so I just went to, you see this picture here, this is what we're trying to get. I just went back to Google Gemini, and then I did my thing. You can see how I prompted. I'll teach you guys how I prompt later on. I don't do this big prompting. My promptings are very small and straight to the point. Like I'm talking to somebody that, and it's just there. I don't do these big grammar promptings. Really, the system is smart enough to understand you. As simple as it can be, you can get whatever it is that you want. Yeah. So yeah. So we're going to look at how I got every other thing on this board, the elements on them, my fonts, and every other thing. I'm just going to show you everything one after the other. So after getting our picture, we'll come back to Canva, because this is where everything is going to be done. Yeah. Coming back to Canva, and yeah, I'm going to show you how I got this bow tie, how I got this sprinklers, how I got the butterfly, and now this brings us to my process. What I do is I go to home, I go to templates, and I just keep looking for things that resonate with me. So this is how I work here. If I have something to do, I'd already visualize what I want to bring to life. It's already in my head. You see this design? It has been designed already in my mind. All I needed to do was look for all the elements I want to bring that thing to life. So I go to templates, and then I just start going through a lot of things. As you can see that I'm doing here. I just start going through a lot of things. I'd search and search and search. And then when I see them, the things I like, I just click on them and open them by the side. Mind you, I'm using Pro, so I am not limited. Yeah. So you can see this butterfly here. So I collected things from here. And then I also collected things from here as well, and things from here. So let's go back and take them one after the other. You can see this bow tie, all the elements of the butterfly, like this butterfly right here. I took it from here. All I needed to do was copy and then paste it on my own board and change the colors to my brand color, because I want it to maintain my brand identity. Yeah. So I brought it here and changed color. You can see that I've changed the color to yellow now. It's that simple. So go like, yeah, I have to switch it back because I have a mission. And then for this very one, I got it from another board, another design entirely. So this is just me picking things and then placing them where it would appeal more, where it would be fine. That is where your skill set and your creativity has to come to play. Yeah, that is where these things have to come to play. So it's not just picking things, it's not just knowing what to pick, it's also how to place them. And I can't tell you for sure, creativity is unique to every person. So that's how we got all these elements, including my fonts. I also scout for my fonts. I take time to go through the fonts that are available, that resonates with me, that resonates with the type of style I want to do. Also with this bow tie, you can see the bow tie here. But then, like I said before, I had to change some things. You can see the color here is not completely white. I think it should be around E something. Let's just check it out. So this is, okay, you can see that this is EB, right? I had to change it because I'm looking for a particular contrast. I wanted that low tide to pop even in the midst of like it beneath a light background. So I also wanted to pop. So I had to give it that, I had to use white, another color entirely. Very close, but it's a different color too. So you can see this element right here. That's the element I used for this very one. And it just goes on and goes on and goes on. Yeah? So you can see that it's the same thing all around actually. My fonts too. This is Time New Roman, and yeah. So for my fonts, I used this very font. This very font here is called the Dreaming Out Loud Sans. So you have the Dreaming Out Loud Sans, and then you have the Dreaming Out Loud Sans. Or I made use of the Dreaming Out Sans Alt, yeah, for this my write up, and I also did it for every other part. The thing about design is you have to do your research. Like most times, it takes me more time to do the research than it takes me to do the design itself. So the research is more important than like it's the most important thing. Sorry. So yeah, I just pick something that I know works and I make use of it. So here we go. You can see on every other. Then for the other slides, I didn't want attention on my picture anymore because obviously I wanted you to read my this thing, read whatever it is I'm writing. So I added an overlay, and it's very simple to add an overlay. All you need to do is get a rectangle and then you give it a dark color, and then come to transparency and reduce it. I used 61%. Yeah, I 61%. You can use whatever written it to, but 61% is good for this particular picture. It depends on the kind of picture you're using on your background, because you might want it lesser and you might want it higher. Yeah, so it just depends. So my background picture is already so dark, so I need something that would not be so dark on top. That's why I'm using 61%. It applies to every of my design, right? Just knowing what to pick and then how to arrange what you pick. That's just it. So Canva is a great tool, yeah. But for people like us, it has to be a greater tool because you already know what to do and what not to do, what appeals and what does not appeal. You know how to use big tools. It's just exceptional. It's just exceptional. So the same thing applies here. I also scout for elements. You can see same thing. So let me just show you how we go to get this particular board here that you're seeing. So like I said, I scouted for these things and you can see it right here. All I did was take this, copied it, and then pasted it here. They assemble it and remove the pictures. The assemble, I mean ungroup it, remove the picture because I don't need it. Remove the frame also because I don't need it. And then adjust and increase my size, transform my size. Now I'm going to go for the pin because they're obviously not together. Take the pin, Ctrl C, come back, Ctrl V, and then place it and increase the size wherever you want or how you like it. Oh. Yeah, so there you go. And yeah, that's how I got to make that board and every other thing you're seeing here. Very simple, very straight to the point. But you might want to learn the principles of design. That's what I'm saying. Be very easy. So for this other design, like I told you, I scout for resources. I already knew what I wanted, so I just for thoughts and yeah, voila, you can see what I used right there. This was exactly what I used, but I just had to tweak a lot of things. I changed the color, changed the placement. You can see that it was a lot. You can see I had to change the color as well, and it brought us here. I just kept on searching for things, yeah. And same thing applies for all these fonts as well. You can see the law of repetition. Let me go back. Okay, for this, you can see the law of repetition. Like I said, principle of design. You can see the law of repetition playing here. You see the circle that's being used also in every other carousels or in every other slides that are here. You can see it on the how it started, friendship, and and then resources and chain. You can see the circle there. That's the law of repetition. It's actually a thing, I'm using newspaper for filters, and for the borders, to add that border. When you click on edit, go down and look for shadows. There you go. Click on it, and then you see a lot. What I'm making use of right now is outline. So just click on the outline. Then you can increase the size, and also click on outline, increase the size, and change your color as well. You can increase your size. You can see that has increased, and you can also change your color. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the picture. And then for this element here, I told you how I scout for things. I want to just come to element. I forgotten what I typed. I think it was graphics design also. Design. I think it was design. Or I think graphics design. And let's just for graphics design. But then until I found, of course, there it is. This is what I use. Now you need to now learn how to place things. Like I said, it's not just about looking for them, how to place things, and it's a skill. I'm sorry, but it's a skill. You have to know what works, and it takes years and time and concentration or whatever to know what works. So yeah, that's it, guys. Please, if you